Hey everybody, today we're going to be taking a look at the, voila, Tomzon D30. I had to look at, they have 3 models out now. So I had to look down there to get what the model number it is. They also have 3 different apps too, which we'll go over when we get down there on the table. So every one that they've put out now they have a new app for. So this one also has a different app. So we're going to go down here, unbox it, check out the app, and take it out and fly it around. Okay. Here it is out of the sleeve. Hit the flap. Voila. There it is, the D30. Here's the manual. And the manual is good. It's very well written. Good stuff, right? Nobody cares. Nobody cares about looking at manuals. There's the, it tells you how to do the compass calibration on here. And how to do the level calibration. With this one, it's only 1 stick. Let's get it out of here so we can get this box out of the way. Here is the quadcopter. See if I do it right here. Yeah, this way. Looks nice. There's the camera. The gimbal is motorized. Plus it has a, if you look up in there, I think, yeah, okay. There's 2 dampers up underneath there. So it's dampened pretty good. Plus this gimbal is motorized. I'll turn it on and we'll spin it up and so you can hear it go up and down. Here's the battery compartment. Here's the micro SD card slot. It does not come with one. You have to supply your own, which I did. Put one in there so we can record some video. Here's your QC stickers. Some lights on here in the front. One on the back. Little air vent. It's got the brushed motors on it. They're not brushless. Maybe their next model they could come out with some brushless motors. That would be good. Here's the transmitter, and it's all laid out real nice. That's this little index card here that tells you everything, all the features, the outer range alarm. It does a return to home if it goes out of range, so it'll come back. But anyway, what I wanted to show you on this one is that this one actually has a wire running in it. This one is actually one real antenna, and that is right there. I'm going to close up on it right there. You see that little wire running under that B? You can see the wire in there. So you can't take this one and just snap those off, because they're not fake. One of them is, but the other one isn't. So you want to make sure you don't do that by mistake with this one, because you actually need that one antenna. Okay, here's the little dial for the gimbal. Here's your photo and video button. The typical stuff on these things. Rate. Here's your orbit mode. Here's your follow me. And then this is the GPS to turn GPS on and off. And then there's the power button. And it has its own proprietary battery inside the controller. And then there's the charge port for the controller there. And it's USB-C. So they've even went with that. So nice. Good stuff. Now in the boxes. In one box you have a battery. This is the 1 battery version. I think they have a 2 battery version also. I'm not sure, but I think they do. Because in that slot, in that slot here, you'll see it had the 2 boxes in there. There's room for another box, which would most likely be another battery, because they wouldn't give you a box of spare props or something. So I'm sure that's what that is. The battery is a nice size battery. It is a 1200, 7.4, 1200, right there it is. There's your numbers up there in the corner. So, yeah, and that charges by USB-C also, and I'm pretty sure the lights, yeah, there are some lights on here, and they are right here. Let me hold that in. You see those lights? Okay. So it'll charge, similar to what, one of them DJI ones would charge. The lights will go in this rotation as it's charging. And then when it gets all the way at the end and stops, then you know it's done. So that works out pretty good. Let me get to the other box real quick. And that has the phone holder. And the 2 spare props with the screwdriver. So that's about it. We want to show you the app. I actually typed it into the App Store myself, but right here is the QR code for the app. But I'm not sure if that... I think when you scan this code, actually, some screen comes up and asks you if you want to go to the App Store or the Google Play Store. I think that's what it is. But if it doesn't do that, and that's only for one or the other, just look in the manual. It'll sit there and tell you on one of these pages near the back. Right here. It says on here, app name, Tomzon U. So that's all you have to do is type that into the App Store, and it'll take you right to it. It'll be the first one right at the top. So you're not going to have any trouble at all finding it. So let's get the app turned on so I can show you that real quick. Put the battery in like so. It just snaps in. We'll turn that on. You'll hear the gimbal actuate. Turn this on. Now on this thing, to do the level calibration, you just hold the one stick down to the right. Say, 99.9% of the quadcopters, you hold the sticks, both of them, this way or that way, whatever way. But that one, it's just one way. Just one stick, I mean. Now the Wi-Fi name for this is just going to be called Drone 1D 5D 2E. So you would just hit on that. Then you're going to go to the app, which is going to look like that right there. It's called Tomzon U. And it says connected, and it just says go flying. Now it's going to want you to do the compass calibration, of course. So we're going to have to do that. Okay, so now it's going to do the GPS accuracy test, which I'm inside, so I'm going to skip that. If you're outside, you want to do that, just do it. It only takes a couple of seconds. So anyway, you'll see the signal on the screen here. Here I always show those flowers whenever I'm doing this, so there you go. It works. Now, here's the camera there. I'm going to try to spin that dial so you can hear. I'm going to bring it up closer here. Goes up, and I think it pretty much goes all the way down. And it does. See that? Faces straight down. And then it will go up a little hair past center, which would be, center will be right there. And it goes up just a little hair past center. So that's about it. And then on the app, it has your typical stuff, your photo, video, and then here is the button for the flight modes, you know, the circle and the follow me and all that. But that stuff is actually on the transmitter. So you could just hit this. Just hit this and it'll do the circle, or just do the hit this and it'll do the follow me. And then right here we'll turn off the GPS, which is the blue light right there. There, so I turned the GPS off so we could start, so you can hear it. I'm going to fire the motors up real quick just to let you get a listen to it. Move this stuff out of the way because you know that's going to be blowing everywhere. So it started walking around there for a second. I thought it might rumble right off the table, but no, it hung in there. Okay, so, oh boy. Okay, you know what? I have a great idea. Let's go out and fly it. Right here with the Tomzon D30 GPS drone. We're gonna fly it around here just for a little bit. It's for a quick little flight after the unboxing to see how it flies. We always want to check it out. How does it fly? Okay, that's what we want to see first. Okay, let's see. We got some satellites going on here. We got 10, so that should at least get us off the ground and get us going. Well, that was a little bit of a hairy experience there, but no biggie. It kind of started to slide off that case. There's the second rate. There's the third rate. Okay, let's let it calm down here a little bit. We'll put it in the second rate because the first rate it kind of dives into the ground a little bit more than I would like. Yeah, when you see when it turns, it kind of wants to go down. It pitches forward and pitches down pretty severely. So you just gotta, as you're turning, okay, watch when I turn here, and then as soon as you get the turn done, let off the stick. Don't keep pushing. Just as it's going down, just let off the stick like that. And then it'll straighten out. Or you don't have to turn it as hard. You can go a lot easier. Like that. Yeah, okay. So it flies nice, it steers nice. That's always a plus. I forgot the phone holder, by the way. That's why I have to keep coming down here. It has this little orbit. Let's try the orbit out. Circle mode. We'll hit that. So it's doing that right now. Indeed, it is. So that's working pretty good. You see it spinning around there. Now I'm not sure exactly how to stop that. And you can raise it up and it'll still do it. So I can make the altitude go up and down and it'll still do that mode there. So that's pretty cool. Let's bring it down some. Yeah, does the circle mode fine. Now I don't know how I'm going to stop. Oh, I'll just go back to hit the joystick. Yeah, so that's all you got to do is hit the joystick and that'll stop it. So that's pretty cool. All right, let's try the next one here. I guess which would be follow me. I guess that's what it's going to be. So I don't see that happening. Oh, maybe it's going to follow the phone. I don't have the phone still down here on the ground. Let me bring the phone. Okay, that's what it's doing then. Because I walked away without the phone. So it's going to follow the phone. It's following the GPS signal from the phone. So it is kind of working. You see it tracking. Okay, so that's working. Let me get back to the regular joystick thing. The regular joystick mode. So it's actually flying pretty decent, and what were those modes? The follow me and the orbits worked. Now the other one is the VR and the waypoints, which I'm not going to try until the next flight because this place is too small to use that. Try that stuff. We're just going to run the battery here now to see what the battery life's going to be like. Yeah, if you turn as you're turning, you can't keep pushing the pitch down. You have to let off the stick or it'll dive right into the ground. But other than that, once you get the hang of that, you're fine. Once you get the hang of letting off that stick, you're going to be okay. It'll level itself out after it gets all the way through the corner. So, no biggie. Yeah, flies nice, man. Now, I don't think it does any flips or anything like that, which most... the only GPS drones that I know that do flips are the bebops. Them are the only ones. Oh, we got a big condor or something up there, a big turkey buzzard. Maybe wants the D30. On the phone, the video looks pretty clear, to be honest with you. You know, like I said in the unboxing, one of these antennas is actually real. One of them actually has a real wire going through it, so the color looks pretty good on the screen. I'll put the, I'm going to run the screen recording over the head cam, but I'll put the memory card, I'll put that video at the end. So at least you can see what it's going to look like out of the screen recording. Let's see how low I can get some of them low shots. Okay, I'm down to 35% on the battery. Oh, you see I kicked the rate up there. Whoa! So as soon as I kick that rate up, that pitch. Let me go again here. Now the optical flow is pulling it up on its own. All right. So we're just gonna ride the battery out, down to 32% now. Been recording for 10 minutes. Let's bring it in here and look at the gimbal. Yeah, the gimbal, it does seem to point straight down all the way, so that's pretty cool. Crap. That's what I told you about making that turn and not letting off the pitch. It's going to happen if you're too low, especially. If you're up higher, it's not going to affect it that much, but if you're down low, it's going to affect it substantially. Oh, I think the low battery warning might have went off. Yeah, it went down to 24%. We don't care about no low battery warning, okay? I'm going to cut the video on the memory card, though, just because I don't want it to, I don't want to lose that video, so. All right, we're going to land it up because I know it's going to go into some return to home here in a second. All right, great stuff, man. Great stuff. Wish I would have brought the phone holder, but I forgot it. But we survived it, right? We fought our way through it, so no big deal. All right, guys, there you go. D30 Tomzon flew great. Couple little mishaps, no big deal. The follow me worked. The circle mode worked. We'll try the waypoints on the next video. All right, guys, have a nice day. beast mode. It's a monster.